Hi, my name is Chris Rourke. I'm the Managing Director of UserVision, a leading user experience consultancy with our head office in Edinburgh, Scotland. We are delighted to be selected as one of the 5 official global partner events for World Usability Day 2010. UserVision has supported World Usability Day from the start, and we're now in our 6th year of following the theme of World Usability Day and opening up our office doors to offer fun, interactive, and educational activities for visitors to learn about the world of usability and user experience. For us at UserVision, World Usability Day highlights why it is vital to make the modern world work for us and to ensure that parts of society don't get left behind by the pace of change or poor design. With last year's theme of Designing for a Sustainable World proving a success, this year we welcome the challenge of looking at communication. New technology has recently fueled great advancements within the field of communication, and our event will help visitors to explore the potential usability issues associated with social networking sites, collaboration tools, and modern communication devices. This year's activities include: do different communication mediums affect our information recall? Using news stories from paper, web, and mobile channels, we will explore how we consume key information and whether the medium affects our recall of the information. The widespread use of smartphones means that news can be accessed on more advanced interfaces than earlier models. With more mediums through which people access news, we will explore whether people consume and retain information differently, depending upon the communication medium. In another activity, we will look at whether or not video calling provides a richer form of communication than voice calling. Users' emotional response to communication will be measured to test whether or not video calling, offering an interaction with more social cues, allows users to pick up more from the conversation than voice calling. We will also look at who can access your content on Facebook. Facebook is the world's largest social networking site, but has been criticized for encouraging users to share more and more personal information since its launch in 2004. Facebook claims that this lets them offer a better service to users, as well as advertisers and developers. Recently, this privacy issue has resulted in public criticisms, official investigations, and lawsuits from users, privacy groups, and politicians. And even though Facebook recently revised its privacy settings, many are still concerned about how their content is stored and who can actually view it. So we will investigate this with guests, asking them to edit a Facebook account and see how well they can control the privacy settings, addressing questions such as who can see the things that you share, for example, status updates and photos, who can see your personal information, and what can Google and other search engines see. We also look at some of the most recent advancements in technology, such as communication-based apps on the iPad. We will do this with the help of eye tracking and the latest technology in this field, the Tobii glasses. Using these specially designed glasses, we will see how effective the iPad is for communicating advertising messages. We will also demonstrate how the eye tracking glasses are used in other environments. We will also address the question, just how effective is advertising communication? Using our advanced eye tracking and emotion measuring technology, we will assess visitors' emotional engagement with advertising images to determine how clearly companies communicate their messages with potential customers. With the theme of communication, it's very important for us to address the issue of accessibility. We will see just how accessible mobile devices really are. Special guests will help us to understand how disabled people use mobile phones and assistive technologies. A blind guest will demonstrate how to use Talks, a screen reading software for mobile phones, as well as other alternative communication devices designed for use by disabled users. Throughout the day's activities, we will look at whether technology has evolved to make life easier for us all. For instance, has mobile phone usability evolved with the technology? Our phones have become smarter, but are they easier to use? Guests will test and compare usability with the latest in smartphone technology, as well as the older generations of mobile phone. Finally, we will also investigate online collaboration tools. Organizations increasingly use online collaboration and project management tools to centralize documents, manage tasks, time, people, and ultimately improve productivity. These can offer geographically dispersed organizations a way to work and communicate more directly. But how usable are they? Guests will try some simple tasks, including content creation and editing, to help us compare and contrast the user experience of leading online collaborative tools. World Usability Day is a red letter day in our calendar every year, and this year's event looks to be the best ever as we explore the fascinating, diverse, and often challenging world of communication. As communication technology advances, there is always a risk that users become the weak link in the chain, and our user experience services are especially relevant to this field. We're sure that you will enjoy the hands-on activities in our annual World Usability Day Open House at UserVision. Thank you.